Let's join Rawley.
Thank you, John. Yes, 2 to go in, Bobzao and Red Bishop. That's Red Bishop on the far side, Lester Piggott, having his first ride, in fact, at this Guineas meeting, and this is Bobzao under Michael Cannan. Bobzao, the second favourite, just being slightly reluctant about going in, needing the assistance of most of the stalls team. Once he's in, he'll be the last. That's it, he's in, they're all in. All 8 loaded for this Group 2 Madigan's Jockey Club Stakes. Sharik on the left, and away they go. 1.5 miles. And in the early part of the race, let's just see who goes on to make it. It's Talented, the first to go on. Talented in the all-blue strip of the Dubai ownership here. That's Godolphin. Godolphin's colours, the all-blue leading with Talented. Sharik going with the pace, close second then with the green jacket, yellow cap over on the inside. That's the outside and bright side. They're coming through to complete the first quarter of a mile. Well settled after these is the favourite Apple Tree, racing on the outside of Dana Springs, one of the 3 fillies. They completed the first quarter of a mile plus, and as they begin to level out for the final 7.5 furlongs or more, 8.5 furlongs really it is, of this straight mile, it is Talented. We're setting a swinging gallop to the others, still headed by Sharik in second. Then in 3 is Bright Side, the outsider. Then behind him, Apple Tree close. Midfield, Dana Springs. The last 3 are Bobzao, Red Bishop, and finally held up at the back of the field, Silver Wisp. That's the order with 7.5 to run now, and it is Talented, the only previous course winner, continuing to lead under Frankie Dettori by about 2 lengths from Sharik, representing the connections of Zinard, the winning favourite in this a year ago. They're coming down to the final 6.5 now. After those 2 leaders, they're in that green jacket, yellow hoop, yellow cap. That's Bright Side with Richard Quinn. Apple Tree there, a close-up of Apple Tree for France, Pat Edery, followed by Bobzao, the maroon jacket, yellow sleeves. Red Bishop over on the far side, and still just last of the 8 is Silver Wisp. They've just passed halfway then in this Madigan's Jockey Club Stakes, and with Talented still making the running, one of the 2 Dubai runners, the other one being Red Bishop, it's over to Graham Good.
So Talented leading there in the blue colours. Nearest to us is a Bright Side, on the far side Sharik. Dana Springs are just being pushed along. Apple Tree, the favourite, going as well as any. Bobzao behind him. Then Silver Wisp, and Red Bishop is the back marker. And they come down past the 3 furlong marker and down towards the bushes with Talented still at the head of affairs. Apple Tree on the extreme right was carrying his ears back a little bit. Talented still leads though from Bright Side in second. Here comes Apple Tree and Sharik, and then Silver Wisp and Bobzao. Dana Springs is out the back. They race down the dip. It's a bit of a rush on now, but Talented has dominated and still just has the edge on the outside. The white colours Apple Tree. Here comes Silver Wisp in the orange colours with a strong run. Bobzao, the light blue cap, the rail. They're inside the final furlong now, and it's Silver Wisp with Apple Tree who duels it, races towards the line. Silver Wisp and Apple Tree. Silver Wisp, Apple Tree at the line. Silver Wisp takes it from Apple Tree. Bobzao and Talented. Then came Sharik clear of Red Bishop, and after these came Bright Side, and the field trail back to Dana Springs, who was last of all. And so the result then of this, the Madigan's Jockey Club Stakes, it's a win for number 6, Silver Wisp, in the colours of Mrs. Shirley Robbins, trained by David Nicholson, ridden superbly by Michael Hills. A nice, easy moving horse who's got it on the line. The judge calls a photograph, but no doubt on our evidence that that's there. Beating Apple Tree in the white colours, Pat Edery. Just I don't think Apple Tree helped Pat a lot. Silver Wisp at 20 to 1. Third horse home, and it's a close call for that between Bobzao and Talented. And so Silver Wisp has landed the spoils at 20 to 1, and well ridden by Michael Hills to bring this horse to the late challenge. Last time out, he was beaten at Pontefract a short head by a horse called Alderbrook, and I was having a word with Julie Cecil beforehand, and she was having a quick moan about Alderbrook going up £8 in the handicap. Well, no disgrace, because Silver Wisp has won this at 20 to 1.
Well, doubtless, Julie, you'll change your mind. She'll go and give the handicapper a big kiss for only putting it up at £8, because on the evidence of this, that was a blinding run. The big white blaze of Silver Wisp hitting the rising ground now, stretches out really well on it. On the outside, Apple Tree, who got in fits and starts the whole way for Pat Edery. They draw away from Talented over on the far side. I still thought Apple Tree would get up here.
He's quickened up well, though, Silver Wisp, and was just had that little bit more speed towards the end of the race. And Pat Edery, well, he went all the way up to Pontefract just for the one ride on Silver Wisp last time. And I just think he was wondering where on earth it's come from.